Welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. Doing a little read. We've got the Oracle of Plain Secrets in my hand, and I just noticed how, what was this, unravel at the bottom of the deck. But this is for those of you that have a feeling that there's something more out there and that you're searching for it, because on the bottom of the other two decks we have Pisces, which tend to be very super connected to the supernatural side, and we've got the Two of Swords under it, which means that there is a choice involving you. But then we have the Nine of Butterflies and the Three of Swords. So the Nine of Butterflies is abundance, but the Two of Swords on top of that is choice. And Pisces is a card representative of people who tend to lose themselves, give themselves over with great abandon to things that they are passionate about. I think you've done that. You've chosen to give yourself, like, this looks like putting all of your eggs in one basket and that it's not going to turn out well, but it's a lesson that you need to learn with the King of Cups here. This is something that you need to handle to realize how to get control over your more voracious or passionate instincts. But then on the bottom of the Alley Man's Tarot, we have lightning in a bottle. And this is not manufactured lightning in a bottle. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime, natural, universally given chance for you to do something. And we've got the Seven of Bells here, which indicates, again, like with Pisces, that you have immersed yourself so much into something. You have literally put all your eggs in one basket. And we've got another king here. This is a king of action, a king of wands. And the Four of Swords underneath that. I think you thought that this was going to give you some sort of power, strength, or escape, or at least the capability of being on your own, where you don't need anybody. So, if that sounds like you, I might have a message for you. I've got the Oracle Plain Secrets out. We're going to see what it is you need to know. And I do like to follow flippers. I don't just pull from the top way. Like when the cards fly out of the deck. Now this didn't fly out of the deck, but it flipped over, so there is a little bit of a call for you to redraw some boundaries here. This is not necessarily that you have to redraw boundaries because people are taking advantage of you, but you have to be realistic in the drawing of those boundaries. Your old boundaries are no longer serving you, and you need to, but it didn't come out, so this is not necessarily the focus. This is just a byproduct of, and I'm going to put that up there, it's just a byproduct of what's happening here. So there was an indication of a choice. I want to see what that choice is about. So what do you have to make a choice concerning? Because that Two of Swords is a mental aspect. Swords is the element of air, which deals with your brain, how you think, your kind of internal monologue a little bit sometimes. And with that being a two is a number of choice. Two is a card of choice, a signifier that a choice needs to be made. And with it being the Two of Swords, I tend to read that a lot as, if you don't make a choice, the choice will be made for you. We don't have anything coming out, so the choice is also the symbol. You know what this is about. The symbol is a sign of, again, universal knowledge. This is something that we all learned how to draw in the 90s, early 90s. Nobody taught us. It was just everywhere, like that rumor about Marilyn Manson and his ribs. So you know what it is that you need to address here, what you need to make a choice between. And the reason, or the fact that I'm not getting a specific set of choices means that it's going to be different for a lot of you that see this. But you know what the choice is. You know, like you can feel it. Ooh. And what is polish your crown? So this is literally, this, like it says, polish your crown. This is a card of picking up your self-confidence, building it up again, realizing your worth is a big thing, realizing your worth. So that's going to factor into your choices as well. Make sure you're grounding and sitting in your own energy, not allowing other people to unduly influence your choices. You have to know yourself. And that might be what this is. This might be a call to get to know yourself. With that polish your crown, really feels like introspection. And for some of you, it's like you've had your crown purposely off your head up somewhere else gathering dust because you don't enjoy the responsibility that comes with it. Oh, Combat to Mars. You need to find this balance. You need to, this is your avenue. You have, if you want to be on your own, you have got to be able to logically and realistically defend and protect yourself. You need to defend when necessary, not even attack, but attack when necessary. This is a very masculine energy card. This is basically, oh, the God of War card. It's a very masculine card. You have to be ready to sit, I said sit, but I want to say stand in balance. Be ready to act when the time comes for anything in general. This, with the Two of Swords showing up, this is, you've got to, it's like your thinking is like jagged. That's how it feels. I don't know how to describe it. Like you jump from one thing to another without filling in the spots in between. And, okay, so we've got, oh, we had 3 flip over, but none of them flew out, so, hold on, give me a second. Okay, so the 3 cards that came out were the Joker, Trapped in a Closet, and Conjure. So the Joker can be read certain ways. A lot of times this whole reading is changed now, so you can start the reading over again. I don't do that. I take this as an alley man. This is, and because of my biases, this is a fuck up of pretty big proportions, but it's not the end of the world. This is just with the option of being able to redraw. This card is a card of chances. Not chance, chances. You fuck up, that's fine. Trapped in a Closet. Trapped in a Closet is a card of not feeling seen in a certain place that you're in. And then Conjure is creating your own reality. So you've made a mistake. You might have looked dumb, whatever. Somebody's telling you that something is stupid, and it's causing you to feel this certain way. But remember, you've got to polish your crown. Okay, you need to inject this here, right there. Make sure that you, whether or not it feels like you're being seen by other people, be seen by yourself. That's okay. You make your own reality here. You make your own choices, and your choices affect your reality. You make your own reality, and you can choose to not see people ignore. You can choose to see people as ignoring you as a good thing or a bad thing. Again, Two of Swords. It's your choice. It's in your head. And if you don't end up getting stuck on this mistake, you get to move forward. You learn from that lesson, and you create a new reality based off of your reception of the results of your actions and choices. So you create your own reality. You've got to choose to now. Doomful. You should have been doing this a long time ago. You should have been, and this more feels like active participation now, like you're not actively participating in your life. You're just kind of going along, jumping from one thing, and that's the jagged thinking that I got. You're going from one thing to the next that you think you should be doing, that you think you should be aware of, and it's kind of, it's giving you that feeling of nobody sees me for me. You don't show them. You have to show them if they're going to see it, and if they don't see it, the fact that you see it matters enough. If you see it, eventually the right people will see it. You don't need everybody in your life. Quality over quantity, okay? Doomful, you should have done this thinking and this intentional living a long time ago. The Doomful is a card of, if you had started something a while ago and stuck with it instead of quitting, you'd be much further along now, but this is a path that has to be taken. So there's, again, like with this fucking Joker card, made a mistake, oh well, get up and try again. You know you have the strength and power for this. You know you have the focus for this because you've been putting that focus into pretending you're something you're not. Polish your crown. All right, I'm going to go through one more handful, and then if nothing comes out, we're going to check bottom of the deck. And I don't see... Oh, yeah, this is just, you've got to... That's it. You've got to choose to live authentically. I've never gotten this card before. Hold on. So it's the Devil, but because it's the Oracle of Secrets, it's a fearmonger. It's an internal fear that you have. What is this internal fear? That you will be alone, that you will not be with people, that you will be away from everybody, from society, from the things you know, love, and are comfortable with. But that's fine. It's okay to be away from things. The more you are away from things, the easier it will be, and the more clear-headed you will get. The more you will see, maybe I really don't want to be around at least these people. I don't want these people in my life. So you got the Knight's Pity underneath that as well. Yeah, you don't need to be having people in your life that are affecting your dreams or your life so much. Dreams, weird. Affecting your life so much that you're sitting up at night, wishing that things were different. Finding comfort and solace in the things that should cause fear. Okay. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Okay. And White Dragon Wormling. Again, and this is a card of the inner child or children being affected. But this is, with the Devil, this is a long-held fear that you had that you would not be accepted or be gathered into the fold, is what I'm hearing. But you have got to get rid of that. You've got to get rid of that. At the bottom of that, underneath that, You're in space and everything's fucked. This is a call for, strangely enough, like I'm telling you to get away from people. With the rest of these cards, your squad is near. Your soul family is nearby. This is a card of getting away from the things that you're used to, the echo chambers that you might be living in. And then we have Monster Care Squad. This is aggressive self-care. But squad being that it's people around you. It's a found family. If this was my Ali Mann's tarot, that would be the Queen of Strays right there. They're on the way. Okay, just work on you. That's all you need to do. It should have happened a long time ago, but don't kick yourself in the ass for it. You're getting it done now. You're only a loser if you quit. Okay. I hope this helped. Love you.